Okay, I don't know what's wrong with my live stream right now, but I cannot see my own chat. What is this? All messages are visible. Okay. I don't know if something's wrong with my Wi-Fi right now. Um, but we're just gonna get started with the live stream anyways. Hopefully it's not glitch and it's actually recording, but I could see myself and everything looks normal. I just can't see the chat. I don't know if I should restart it because I can't even type anything into this myself. Hi. Anyways, what did I want to say first? Well, thank you guys, first off, for joining me on my last live stream. This is my second live stream at my new place, which I'm still getting together. It is absolutely crazy. I've been sleeping at like 4 a.m. Yesterday was even worse. I slept at like 7 a.m. in the morning just to get like my closet done, to basically clean up more of my clothing. I'm like barely done. Probably only like 50% done. So for the next couple of days, I think I'm still going to be barely sleeping. And my whole entire life is just like upside down because I don't think I have time for anything. But it is going to be worth it in the end because I think all this effort that I'm putting in into my place and then like knowing exactly where the towels are hung, where each candle or plastic straws, metal straw, everything is placed so that like I'll never have stress of like wondering where this thing is and that thing is. Cause I feel like my old place and like literally my entire life, I've just been such a hoarder and everything's been such a mess that like I'm never really able to know where things are because I just have too much stuff. And then I have like suitcases worth of things. I hoard stuff because I have no space to like properly place out anything that like I'll have, I don't know, anything from like razors to hairbrushes and makeup placed out in 3 different sections of the house. So I can finally put everything together, but to put everything together is definitely a lot of work. Okay, I literally don't see anything on the chat right now. I just want to let you guys know. So since I already started, I'll just keep going and see if it pops up. Um, what did I want to talk about today? So this is the thing, and again, because I can't see any like chat for right now. Okay, I'm gonna try to fix it. Pop out chat, maybe. If I pop it out, I could see it. Oh, hi there, Mr. Moore. Okay, so it does work somehow. But I have to like pop out of the chat. Okay, that's completely fine. I actually see it. I see it. I just clicked pop out and I can't see myself anymore, but that's fine. I don't need to look at myself when I talk. Did I miss something or did you reveal your state you live in? Mr. Moore says. Yes. So I think I haven't kept that like a massive secret, Mr. Moore, because I think at one point I just got tired of like, well, you guys know clearly what time it is because whenever someone's like 11:11 or I say 11:11, make a wish. I think that kind of gave away like which time zone I was in. And then I was just like, okay, it's fine. I make posts because I'm like, I want to make posts of like, restaurants, food, stuff like that. So I'm very like still pretty stealth, I think, with like what I choose to post. It's kind of all over the place because I do move around to like go to restaurants and stuff like that and like different spots I go to. So I post a little bit of everything so that nobody would be able to really guess where I usually am at location wise. So I think that's still good for me. I mean, Cali's a pretty big place, so it's all good. But we'll talk more about that. And like, if you saw my video yesterday, my short video on the animal stuff, we'll talk more about that later. This is the thing that really kind of I wanted to bring up with you guys, and I was trying to figure out if I want to talk about it on the main channel, and I was like, nah, I like you guys more. I'm too busy for the main channel now. I'm like, now that I'm just like, I haven't done, well, I feel like today's the second day. I would have skipped out on 2 days if I didn't do a live stream today. So I'm like, if I want to go on one, which one should I go on? I'd rather go on this one. So, anyways, you guys being my more of the favorite live stream group. So this is the thing that I just found out today. And this was posted by The Guardian. I'm reading this off of The Guardian. An article that's titled "The AI Startup Erasing Call Center Worker Accents. Is it fighting bias or perpetuating it?" Was actually dated, let's see here, August 24th, 2022 by Wilfred Chen. So really, I guess people have been talking about this since the end of August, so not too long ago, but I've never heard of this company. I hope I'm pronouncing it right, but it's a Silicon Valley startup that's called SANAS or SANAS. It's spelled SANAS. So like SANAS, I guess. I don't know. That's how I'm calling it. But I just heard about it today, not through this article, but on like another post. And I checked out their like website. So if you go on your phone, you can type in SANAS and then you'll have like a little pop up and you get a little bit, you can get a little, I don't know, you can get a little sample of basically their work. In short, what they're doing is that, you know, when you like sometimes call customer service, doesn't matter what company you're dealing with, whether it's banks or like sales or whatever, a lot of the times you're going to be dealing with somebody with a possibly very thick accent, and you may not be able to understand them fully. I have ran into issues like that where some words were like harder to understand, but I just asked them twice and then I get it. It's never like impossible. Like I've never dealt with anybody where it was like so impossible to talk to that like I hung up on customer service or then made a complaint to the company saying that they need to hire people who speak better English. Like that's never happened to me before. But if it's happened to you and it really bothers you, definitely let me know down in the comment section below. We'd love to hear like you guys' perspective. So I just thought it was really interesting that there's an actual company who's deciding to literally, I guess, erase people's voices because they're going to use their AI startup, well, their AI machine, whatever software that they created, I'm assuming, to alter your voice. So let's say if you have, so in their sample that I listened to, it was clearly somebody who's Indian with their Indian accent saying like, how can I help you? Or what can I help you with today? Just giving you samples and then turn into a white person speaking. So with a none, just a plain English accent, I don't know how I feel about that because, okay, and this article is clearly talking about whether we think that this is just perpetuating a bias or fighting a bias. I think it I think I'm more against it than for it, but I feel like I can understand why it is important for some people to want this. So, okay, here's why I feel like I personally think it is not something that I would want, even if I was a coder able to create this type of startup to make a lot of money. I'm not sure if this is something that I would even want to go into because I don't know if I'm necessarily doing good for the world by erasing people's accents. Because are we just telling the world that we don't want to hear accents? And yeah, I understand like if it's hard to understand somebody, right? Then that may cause problems for the company. And then the other, I guess, devil's advocate is if I'm a person who with a very deep accent and I want a job and I want to work for a company, I want to work from home. Maybe I want to work out of China or India or whatever, or Korea, and I have a very thick accent and I would like the AI to help me make money by converting my accent, which is something like I have to try and put myself in somebody else's shoes. I guess in those terms, if I'm just thinking about the money aspect and I'm like, I just want to make more money, and nobody's hiring me because of my accent, maybe that I would maybe want to use this product. So I feel like it's okay if it's me, like if it's a worker that's choosing to, I guess, have the option to have a company like this to alter my voice. So then I would be hired. But then it gets problematic. I feel like if what if later on every single company is just like, okay, well, we need to pay for a software, just like obviously nothing's free. So we have to pay for a software just to hire people in order to change their voice. Well, then if everybody else is doing that, then wouldn't it just make more sense to hire somebody without an accent in the first place so you don't have to buy the program? And then wouldn't that perpetuate the idea that we should just not hire any workers with accents? And are we like erasing accents in total? And if you can start erasing accents, you have to wonder, why are people uncomfortable with hearing accents? Like what is the thing? Like if aside from not being able to understand people, that's like a whole other issue, right? Like if your accent is just so bad that like literally nobody can understand you, that's one thing. But what if it's just to literally erase your accent because they prefer to listen to a non-accent person? And I don't hear any examples of like erasing Irish or British accents, which are also just accents. So then again, I feel like personally that makes me uncomfortable about the future of the world because we're moving towards obviously AI machinery. This isn't just going to be about accents. Probably robots like Tesla AI bots will eventually take these jobs from everybody. Whether you have an accent or not, nobody is safe. But right now, I just think it's really strange to have companies, I guess, try to erase your accent because then what's next? for face-to-face jobs? Are they just going to erase your face too? Because that's also different. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely am more against this than for it. But then at the same time, I definitely think if I put myself in somebody with an accent, like a thick accent's shoes, if I lived every day and every time I'm speaking English, everybody doesn't understand me and I want a job, I can understand the need for that. But I also want to put out a little poll here, I guess. Do you think that SANAS is, or I'm pronouncing it right, creating something that is better for the world? Hi there, Raw Food Writer. Hi there, Henry. Sorry, I wasn't really looking at the chat earlier. Is better for the world? Yes or no? Oh, I don't know what would be the other option. Because honestly, I feel like I'm a little bit of I don't know versus I don't think so. I thought you said AR. Tear down that wall, Henry says. I bought an axe for 1,000 cents. Accents. What? Henry, Raw Food Writer. Good to see you. More people. I'm bored. Alan says. Lucy, are you rich? Can I be your butler? Raw Food Writer says. Hi there, Raw Food Writer. No, I'm not rich. If I was rich, then I would be living in a house made of gold. And this house is clearly not made of gold. I don't know why, but everybody thinks I live in jail now. Like, I got a lot of comments saying, "Are you in jail now?" And I don't know if you can do YouTube out of jail. Actually, let's see this. Can you be a YouTuber in jail? Can you be a YouTuber? I don't think so. But then again, there's a lot of things in this world that I don't know about. What is not wait. There's no answer to that. That's not a Google question. I guess the obvious answer is probably not. I don't think you would have the freedom to be able to do YouTube in jail since you're supposed to be doing time. But yeah, I think it's something with the brick wall might be something I missed because I didn't think that jails had exactly white brick walls like this. Maybe like orange or red or brown brick walls, but I've never seen white brick walls out of like any Narcos, TV shows, none of that. No cell phones in county jail, Alan says. Okay. Thanks. Good to know. I didn't think that they would allow them cell phones anyways. That's a really nice jail if you got like cell phone, Wi-Fi, laptop, and everything. Because I don't know, there's a lot of people that just stay in their rooms all the time. That kind of doesn't you want to not make people want to go to jail, I think is definitely the case. If you want to make people to go to jail and feel comfortable in jail, then jails are doing something wrong over here. Lucy is in Tijuana. I've actually never been to Tijuana, but I heard the tacos are great and I've got to visit. I have a lot of recommendations from my coworker to go to Tijuana. So that is definitely a place I will visit and hopefully do a lot of mukbangs. Okay, so you guys are pretty tight on this one. You're like 50% on the no end. Another brick in the wall, Pink Floyd. Ooh, I've been listening to older songs, Henry. I don't think I've heard my Alexa play any Pink Floyd recently, but I literally just ask it. I'm like, play me 60s music, 50s music, 70s music. And I realize like it just labels things. Like if I say play 70s music, it doesn't just say playing 70s music now. It always says like playing disco music now. So I guess the 70s is just mostly disco era. It's actually pretty good. And Alan, I finally recognized that I knew who Earth, Wind, and Fire was this entire time. I think it was you that mentioned it, or someone mentioned it on one of my live streams, or multiples. And then I was like, I didn't know that was a band. But then when I was listening to the song yesterday, September, I believe is what it was, I'm like, I know this song. I just didn't know who it was by. Um, I miss Ken Bussy jokes, Mr. Amore says. I know. He's in and out. He was in my last the Living with Lucy channel. He's busy now, I guess. But thank you guys, all of you in here right now, those of you that destroy the like button. If you are new here, this is my second channel, The Lucy Show. Main channel, link down below. But definitely support me by making sure you are subscribed if you're not already. It's absolutely free to do so. Ring that notification bell to know whenever these videos, along with my short videos and other things in the playlist, begin. And tap the like button. Check out the free stocks and free crypto reward links, cash apps down in the description below. Uh, wait, welcome back, beautiful human beings. Okay, perfect. I think I caught up to you guys. Wait, are you mortgage or retain the new crib, Mr. More renting the new crib? Rent. I'm renting. I wish I have a mortgage. So the problem, Mr. Moore, I don't know if you've missed oh, you probably okay, so I talked about it, I think, on the main channel. I want to own my own place, so here's my game plan. Once I think it's gonna take me a couple of months to look for a part-time slash full-time job that would give me a good enough amount of income to keep afloat or more afloat than I am now because I'm like considering selling, well, not considering, I will be selling some stocks, maybe some crypto in order to get more money to pay off all this stuff that I've been buying. I went to IKEA again today, like a crazy person. I don't think I've ever been to IKEA this many times in my entire life through the span of 1 month. I mean, it was so busy today. You know how busy it was? It was so busy today that around I think it was only 1 PM that I got there or like no. I think I got there at 3 PM. But around 3 PM, all the frozen yogurt was already gone. I was so sad. Like I was there till like literally nighttime and there was still no frozen yogurt. Sometimes I'm like so sad when I don't see frozen yogurt at IKEA because you know it's they're not like McDonald's. You would expect them to have frozen yogurt. Like McDonald's not having ice cream. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, you know, it's like a kid who keeps lying. I'm like, I already expect that from you. Uh, Thank you, Legendary FPS. Thank you so much for 2 super chats. How you enjoying the new spot? Oh, I love all that. I love that pair. This new place. Guys, oh my god. Okay, wait, hold on. You have to see this. I'm so proud of this. Okay, wait, hold on. I need to get because right now I'm just looking at the chat. I can't see the screen. So sorry, I have to get out. And then I'll be able to see. Okay, I can see the screen now. So hold, wait for it. Okay, this is something that like I envisioned for the longest time, and it's gonna be turned into a short video, but whatever. I'm gonna show you guys first. This is something I envisioned for a while now, but I never had the space to do it. Okay, so you know the saying, people need clothing, right? Like there's a saying where like humans without clothing you just can't elevate like your look. It's like fashion helps you look express yourself in a certain way. I believe that like basically you could dress like in just a t-shirt and jeans and then you can wear a suit and you can look completely different, right? And then that's for mostly for men, but for girls too. If I just wear like sweatpants all day long, that looks completely different if I like cleaned up and I don't know, paid for like $100 hairdo and whatever and wore like a nice dress and heels. So I also have the same belief where you can like dress up your artwork. So I always thought that this piece of artwork that was on my wall deserved to be in a frame. And I knew that if it was in a frame, even though I painted it myself, so it's not worth anything, like it's not worth thousands of dollars, I always felt like if I put it in a frame, it would just look a lot more expensive and a lot nicer and a lot fancier looking. So behold what I did today. And I didn't even memorize what the size of my painting was because this painting is just made through me like on a Bristol board that I bought from the dollar store. So I just like I showed up at IKEA today and then I saw these picture frames and then I'm like, I don't know which one's my size. So I just literally Googled on the spot what's the dimensions for like average Bristol boards. And it said like I think 2219 or 2220 something or 2228 or something like that. So then I bought this and it fit perfectly. Like, hold on. Hold on. I'm so proud of it. Okay. Ready? I don't know if I can. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? I'm not tooting my own horn, but seriously, like I'm so in love with this. I can't even show it to you fully because it's just too big. Do you see that? This frame cost me like I think $22, but I think it was so worth. Like check it out. This is the one that's been behind me like all this time in the live streams in the other house, and it was just like on the wall. And because it was on the wall, you can't really see it perfectly here, but you see how that's white and the frame is white. My actual Bristol board start to get more yellowish because of all like the sun and whatnot. But thank God it didn't rip or anything. Oh my God, I'm so happy. I'm putting this like I'm hanging it. I'm waiting for my SO to like come and like hang this on my wall, but I'm gonna get it like right here because as you can see, I don't even have like a backboard to the bed. So yeah, because this bed is like 360, but it doesn't come with a backboard. And then I wanted a backboard, but then I need more space, and I don't have more space at the back. So then there's no way for me to put a bedboard because it would just make my room become even smaller. So I decided to just make this place pretty by hanging my painting. I'm so proud of it. Wait, hold on. I want to show. Okay. Let me walk over there. I can't really see you guys like chatting, by the way. Sorry, because I can only. This chat is weird right now. Look at it! Isn't it amazing? It's ginormous. I actually wish that like I could move it around all the time, but I'm just gonna hang it. But it's just like a little bit cut off, you see, like just a little on the sides. But I love it. It was so worth. It definitely makes such a big difference. I feel like all the artwork that I've made in the past, like any paintings or even my Elon Musk Doge drawing that I made before, or my diamond hand drawing that's I still kept, but I took it off obviously the old place. And I'm not gonna stick it everywhere. But like all artwork I think that anybody makes, if you put it in, like, you may not think it looks as nice sometimes because like one, like you draw it yourself, two, it's just like a piece of paper, but I feel like, oh my god, once you put it into a frame, even IKEA, it's like not that expensive. It's definitely affordable. Like this is $22, but that's because I got a huge one to fit a Bristol board. You could buy like a smaller one that's like $10, and it'll just look a heck of a lot better. Oh, thank you so much, legendary. Great. I feel you're awesome. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad that you guys like it. Are those peonies? Peonies. Yes. So there were some roses that you saw, some peonies. So there was a bunch of flowers together. So that I actually like drew because Nyessa got me flowers like a few years back, and then I just looked and I drew it because I'm like, flowers die, pictures don't, or paintings don't. So I just wanted to like have it last forever. It was like the most beautiful bouquet I've ever received. So I'm like, I wanted to draw it. So I don't think I'm gonna put in the effort. It actually took me like more than an hour. So I don't think I'm gonna do that again. That's why I'm like, I have to keep this painting safe and in a frame. But I'm glad that even like after all this time, it thrived because it was like literally on the side wall, like behind me as I did live streams. So at nighttime, like, and like that's why I hate beds that are up against the wall because like when I was making my bed, I would constantly touch the painting, just the bare painting, and I was like amazed that I didn't rip the paper. I'm very clumsy. Let's go. Legendary says, I want a Jimmy Page Poppy Dragon suit. What is that? I ate a bunch of ice cream. Yum. I ate a bunch of food yesterday. I went to a wedding last night, so hence why I was busy, wasn't able to do many streams. Oh my god, guys, I ate so much. Like, I don't know how I could keep up with my lifestyle change that I'm still keeping up with shockingly, but when I go outside, like I just can't control myself. I have to I have to eat, especially weddings. I feel like weddings always have like such delicious food and like the press it's not even just about the food. It's like they make it so pretty that I'm like I have to eat it. Like a regular donut, for example, I may not eat, right? I still love Krispy Kreme. I still had it recently. But a donut that is designed and has like all these cute little floral decorations or like a face on it or diamonds, I would eat that. So I ate so much yesterday. But yesterday was a wild day. Was it okay, yeah, so I posted it on Instagram and a YouTube short, but if you didn't see it, you could just go on my Instagram, which is just living with Lucy 123. Basically, it was just a bunch of crows, I think, blackbirds. I'm pretty sure it was crows. I'm not really good with animals. So basically, yesterday I thought was a full moon, but my friend told me that today is a full moon. So doy, don't take advice from me. I thought it was a full moon. It looked almost like a full moon. Okay. So I was close. So yesterday was a full moon. And literally for about 2 to 3 minutes in the sky, as as I was driving, um, the crows were everywhere. Like, while the traffic was moving, but very slowly, and at some points it was stopped at the red light, there were like hundreds. I don't even know how many birds. Just so many birds in the sky at once, which I've also never seen, at least not in California. This many crows flying in all sorts of directions because usually birds, not just crows, but like many birds fly in one direction and they're very lined up. Right, like when they migrate or go to another place, like they're very organized. I've never seen birds go so crazy. There would literally be like two birds shooting this way, five birds this way, and the one random bird going across like this. They were just everywhere. And they were all like screeching. It just felt like really end of the world vibes. Okay. It was just like, and it happened like right after there was like a quick like rain. I swear it was wet outside, but I was like inside cleaning up, and I swear I heard the rain. So I'm not sure, but I swear I heard rain and then it stopped, and then I went out. And then afterwards, when I was driving all of a sudden to this one spot, the skies were just filled with crows. And I just thought, like, it reminded me of this documentary that I watched on Netflix about the world and how everything's connected, and how there are people out there who study birds and how birds react through certain months. And that at least one dude believes that I think this is a fact though, but again, do your own DD. But I remember it was either like a bird scientist or a bird birth bird specialist that said that birds are usually studied in order to know like when an earthquake or a natural disaster or like a major hurricane might be, because they might migrate earlier or later or something depending on what they feel by the earth's like by natural vibrations, or maybe I don't know, the magnetic force or something. So when I saw that yesterday, I'm like, holy cow, I'm gonna die in about like 2, 3 days. No biggie. And it's crazy because obviously California, I'm thinking earthquakes, right away. And 2, 3 days ago, I was just talking to my friend about earthquakes and how we haven't had a massive earthquake in California in a very long time, but we don't know when the next one will be. And then I again, let me know if you're in California and you know more about earthquakes than I do. But basically, my friend was telling me, I'm like, oh, but I shouldn't be worried, right? Because, like, if there is an earthquake, wouldn't our technology be able to know right away, or like a month away, or like a year away, or something, or at least a couple months? And then he was like, no, like people would be able to know, like maybe just like on the day of, just maybe a little bit before it happens, but not like months before. So I used to think that our technology is so good. Like I watched the San Andrews Falls movie, I think. But I used to think like our technology was good enough for us to just like, escape it or know like a month ahead, but apparently not. Legendary, thank you so much for another super chat. You thinking you was in the movie Bird Box? No, I didn't think I was in the movie Bird Box, but I would think after an earthquake, it would be like the Bird Box if, aliens started to come out. Thank you so much, Diamond Hand 69. Welcome, Rubber Chicken Yellow Gang. Thank you. Wow, member for 1 year. I just want to say, guys, all of you in here, whether you are a member or you're new here, just subscriber, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for all the support. That's scary, actually, Raw Food Writer says. Yeah, I know, right? But then when I ask people on Instagram, like I love to do polls just to see like, how the other people think. Cause I feel like if I don't ask these questions and I'm just assuming these things from what I watch on Netflix and what friends tell me, because I have this other friend, we talked about it this year too. She has like two cats, and she was telling me how like her cats know when there's earthquakes, and the cats like come to her and they like get up on their hinds, and then like just their backs curve like really seriously right before an earthquake happens. So they're like trying to like kind of defend and like guard her. So she knows because they know when an earthquake is about to happen, but like minutes before, like 5 minutes. So I do believe that animals, not all animals, maybe, because I don't know what a fish is gonna do, like a bunch of bubbles blowing out. I don't know, but I do believe that there are some animals there that could do that for humans, or at least be able to maybe communicate something to animals. I mean, to humans, animals to animals, maybe. Yeah. So it kind of scares me a little bit still. But I asked it on Instagram, like through the polls, and most people said it was normal. So I don't know. Maybe my video taking just wasn't good enough. Like maybe the clips that I showed, it didn't look serious enough, but I swear to God, it was like the birds were screaming in all sides, like everywhere. And there were no specific direction that they were like flying to. So just flying around like crazy. And it sounded like they were screaming for their dear lives. You pull your shot glasses out yet? Thank you, legendary, for another super chat. Wow, really adding to my ramen fun. Thank you, thank you. What's it called? No, I don't, but actually I was gifted these little mini, they're really cute. I'm gonna show you guys. Hold on, hold on. I'll be BRB. Be right back. And thank you, all of you in this stream. Some of you guys forgot to smash that like button. I love it. It's like a show and tell every day. It's just always keep it like this, so it just looks like I have nothing, and I'm in either heaven or I'm in jail right now. That I bring out these little trinkets. Wait, hold on. So I don't have shot glasses still, but I was gifted this literally just the other day, like yesterday, I think. Hold on, hold on. But I still have no alcohol to do shots for. Hold on. Okay. Get ready. Isn't that so cute? Isn't that like the cutest thing ever? It looks big, right? But it's not. It's so tiny. I have 6 of these babies. I put it on my bookshelf, which you guys will later see. There's no books on it. I just love the sound. I think she said that they're like crystals or something, but I don't know. Or maybe they're just glass. I can't tell. Doesn't look like it says anything. But I just love the sound. Just really relaxing. I feel like eventually this is gonna break. So it reminds me of like when you go to weddings and they're like, don't clink the glass because then you have to pay for it. But these are like kind of like shot glasses, eh? They're like, I don't know if that's like 2 ounces. Shot glasses are like 2 ounces, right? Kind of like is like a shot, but it also looks like a little mini, cute, chubby little wine glass. I think I actually want, because I have 6 of them. I think one day, um, hopefully when Dogecoin goes over, when Dogecoin goes, or Shiba Inu or Ethereum goes to a new all-time high, guys, I will bust these 6 little babies out and I will pour any type of drink I have in them. So I'll pour wine in them. I could pour Japanese whiskey in them, and then I'll just do a shot each. 6 shots, man. It'll be perfect. But yeah, these are my new little gifts that I love that I did not drink out of yet. Even drinking water out of these, I think would be really cool. LOL, it does look like a jail cell. Diamond Hand 69. Again, I don't know what kind of jails you guys went to, but I didn't know jails were this clean and looked this bright. I always imagined that jail cells were like darker and like dingier and there's like metal everywhere. Japanese whiskey, what? Yeah, I have Japanese whiskey. I mean, yeah, it's Japanese whiskey. I forgot the name. I think it starts with an S. You need the pillows. Diamond Hand 69 says, oh yes, my Doge pillow. And then I have my MOOMOO pillow. Don't worry, they came here. My do only good every day. I think you missed it, Diamond Hand 69. I don't think you were here yesterday or the day before yesterday. Where I totally lied. I was like, gotta go, guys. I'm like, I'm gonna clean up and I'm gonna do 800 crunches. I did like 200 crunches. And then now today I have to do 1,000. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but it's gonna happen. And I keep like just pushing back like all my videos. I think I made so many cooking videos, and like my travel videos. I posted no Maui travel videos, and like I actually put in so much effort. Well, I just like recording stuff anyways for like my own personal purposes. But I feel really bad that I did all this recording and all that effort during my vacation, and I didn't even get to post most of it. The easiest thing for me to post is short videos. So I just keep posting short videos, even though it's not like I even get any money for it, because you don't get monetized for short videos until like 2023, apparently, for YouTube, or at least that's the email I got. But I just keep posting short videos because like the easiest thing for me to do. It takes like whenever, like if I'm waiting in line at IKEA, I could post like a short video. But the long videos, it just takes so long to edit and then upload and then, well, edit, make it into an actual movie file, and then I have to upload it onto YouTube. So eventually all of that will happen, and somehow I will do 1,000 crunches today. If Lucy was only vacationing in my island, well, you mean, wait, I went to Maui. You're in Honolulu, right? I've been to Honolulu, but I wanna go there again. I definitely wanna go, and I wanna do proper scuba diving because 'cause I've never done scuba diving before. I don't have the scuba diving license. 38% of you guys say yes. Okay, so back to the SANAS thing, if anybody missed it. Basically, SANAS, SANAS is this company who is creating a software, I believe, that's like erases people's accents. So you basically just sound like you're American, like an American accent. So no accents for customer service. And you guys think that this doing is creating something that is better for the world. Yes. So, well, actually, now it's changing that I'm mentioning it. You don't have to agree with me. I don't feel like I dislike anybody who disagrees with me. I'm more on the no side, but I'm also a little bit on the I don't know, because my reasoning is, well, you can rewind. Is you can I feel like I can only say so much because I don't have an accent where people, well, I'm sure I have some type of an accent. I feel it depending on who you're talking to, right? It's so funny when I realize I'm like, wait, if we think Australians have accents, then do Australians think that Americans have accents? And I'm like, wait, we all have accents then. Just depends on like which side you're looking at it from. But yeah, I think because it's hard for me to like comprehend as somebody who's not been told, like I can't understand you all the time. But if I was told, like, nobody can understand me every day, then maybe I would want an app like this to exist. So I guess the existence of this app is not the problem, but then the problem for me is what if everybody wanted an app like this and nobody wanted to talk to anybody with a deep accent? Because then you always got to then like, do you just not speak in person anymore? Because when you first get started, I know people who like started off with deep accents and then ended up speaking like a full born American. Like you can change too as you talk more if you want to, or maybe you like your accent and you want to keep it. I don't know. Sake would be just right. Legendary Sons. Thank you for the super chat. I don't have any sake, but my favorite spot sake is this one called MIO. If anybody wants to check it out, I think I drank it in one of my live streams, like on the main channel. Mio, I think it's what it's called. It's like a blue bottle with like some flowers on it and like white snow looking thing, but it's like dark blue bottle and it comes in like mini sizes and larger sizes. And it's sparkling sake. And you can have it cold and you can put it in a little champagne glass and it's just so sweet and delicious. Hi, Lucy. How's your new place? Paris Moore says, hi there. I'm good. It's amazing. It's still like not done. Behind me, it looks really empty and just like walls because my closet is not built yet. I bought my closet now, but it's not built yet. So I have to build the closet or somebody else is gonna build it for me. But I gotta get the closet done. That's pretty much it. The closet's like the whole back. The whole back, you will no longer see the walls. It's mostly like all the massive furniture I think is here. And then I want to wait on like Black Friday sale to get my Dyson vacuum because I don't really want an old used vacuum. Call me like OCD, but I just wonder like what if it's some like disease germs that somebody has? Like I don't really want that. If they try to clean up their dirty germs in my house. So I'm probably gonna wait on that Dyson during Black Friday sale. So I guess I'll wait a while on that one. And yeah, I got all the stuff. I just have to put the stuff into the stuff that I bought. I think only Elon Musk can own a Hawaiian island. LOL, Mr. Amor says. Are they not selling those? I don't think he cares since he lives in apparently a $50,000 house. Lucy, wait, Japanese whiskey, DH69. You gonna be in the hole if you don't clean, LOL. Wait, hold on. Remember Outbet. if Lucy makes her 100K subscriber, we party in Vegas. Mr. Amor, I don't know if I agree to those terms, but yes, you bet if I have 100,000 subscribers, I will be hitting Vegas. I haven't gone to Vegas in a very long time. I want to go see a show. Like there's this guy that I want to see. Shin Lim, I think is his name. The guy who won like countless awards for like I think America's Got Talent or something. I just really want to like watch him because I like magicians. And I've seen David Copperfield before. And ever since David Copperfield, I've never seen anybody I think that like I've been nearly as interested in on TV at least. Okay, so 40% of you still believe so. Hey, Lucy, I love your channel. It's like Chanel. Love your channel. Keep it up. Thank you. Thank you so much, Paris. Appreciate it. All right, guys. That's it for me for today. I don't know what's wrong with my like live stream that like it's so strange. I'm like just literally I had to pop out the chat. I can't see like myself next to it and then the chat on the other side. It's really weird. Thank you all so much for coming in. Smash the like button on the way out. Stay tuned for more videos and hopefully the next one it won't be like crazy bright like this because I'll have closets at the back. Except my closets are also white, so maybe it will be brighter. So bye guys. Have a wonderful night. I didn't even check crypto today. I've been too busy, but let's hope it's not bleeding all of us dry. Bye.